when I'm looking at different platforms, I want to see what the longevity of a specific platform is. Especially with so many businesses that we have, we don't want to tie down to one platform and then turns out Facebook blocks their app, and then next thing you know, all your subscribers, all the ad dollars that you spent kind of goes to waste.
Welcome to Modern Entrepreneur. Today we have Syed Balkhi, who is an award-winning entrepreneur and the founder of Monster, a popular conversion optimization software. Aside from that, he created and runs WP Beginner, the largest WordPress resource site on the web. Really?
Yeah, it is.
Jeez, there's a lot of resource sites on the web about WordPress.
This is the original and the biggest.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Starting online.
Started online. Good. How long ago did you start that?
2009. Like
2009.
2009.
Wow.
7 years ago.
7 years ago. And when did Monster start?
2013.
2013. That's your two primary things right now, or no?
I have a lot of different WordPress plugins. Those are two well-knowns. We bought Yoast Analytics last year. Rebranded to Monster Insights. Have WP Forms, Soliloquy, Envira. We're in the WordPress business, and Monster just it started out as a WordPress plugin. Everybody wanted it, so we turned it into a software as a service. Exactly.
Yeah, great, and it's obviously been going well. Now it's
doing really, really well.
Super well-known product.
Absolutely,
yeah, congratulations on that. So, what do you feel like your unique skill set is?
Manipulating systems.
Systems.
Optimizing systems and processes to find the best growth. I guess now the coined term is growth hacker.
Growth hacker. So what is that like in terms of like, actual in the trenches, day-to-day work? What does that look like as a skill?
My primary thing is looking at where is our customers coming from, whether that is Facebook ads, whether it is Google search, whether that is through affiliate partners, and how can I optimize it and make it better? So in my core task is just look at that and see, oh, here's a keyword we're ranking number 6 for example, in search. Can we go from 6 to 1? Right? Here's what we need to do. Here's an ad that's performing really well, and this one is kind of dud. Can we take this out, move this, and hammer down, double down on this strategy, kill this strategy?
So this sounds like spreadsheets life.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm behind the scenes most of the time. If you go on Monster or any of the sites, you will never see my face.
Right.
So I like under the radar and just like crushing it on the system side.
Crushing it on the system side. So what is working today to best to grow your business?
Channel partnerships is working really, really well for us.
No kidding.
Yeah. So we basically partner with, companies or businesses where there's a synergy there. For example, we have an integration with you guys at Ontraport, right? So we wrote about your integration. We have like an integration. We're in your integration directory. That's a very easy example where it's a win-win situation.
Right.
There's a community of authors, and authors need email lists, and they need to grow their conversions. So we go into that community, partner with them, show them how to best use the tool, and drive traffic that way.
So this sounds like glorified affiliate marketing.
Glorified affiliate marketing.
So like more like hands-on, really.
Very hands-on. Absolutely.
Very hands-on.
Yep.
So do you have like a person in charge of that, or a whole team in charge of that?
There's 3 people, but a lot of times relationships start with me and then pass down.
And then got it.
Yeah.
So that's what's working. The most exciting part of the growth part of your business right now.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell me what you're learning right now. You obviously are like a machine of kind of the cutting edge. And,
yes.
What are you excited about learning right now?
I'm really thrilled to learn about the chatbots.
Yeah,
everybody's talking about chatbots, but I am seeing quite a few. There's multiple platforms, and there's pros and cons to it. I want to evaluate when I'm looking at different platforms. I want to see what the longevity of a specific platform is, especially with so many businesses that we have. We don't want to tie down to one platform, and then turns out Facebook blocks their app, and then next thing you know, all your subscribers, all the ad dollars that you spent kind of goes to waste.
I feel that.
So I'm looking at different platforms, talking with them, seeing if there's a way where we can use our own white label app while using their platform, kind of like an enterprise solution. So this is the most exciting in terms of learning wise. But we have a huge YouTube channel. We're always trying to tweak and work with YouTube's algorithm. It's called List25. Has almost 500 million video views.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
2.1 million subscribers. Yeah, it's really, really epic.
Gosh.
So we're always testing out different things in that space.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's incredible.
Absolutely.
So 9 years ago, you started the WordPress thing.
Absolutely.
And was that like your first sort of endeavor in the entrepreneurial space?
No. I started my entrepreneur stuff when I was 12.
12.
My family moved to America from Pakistan.
Yeah.
I didn't speak English as well as I do now. I'm still pretty terrible at English.
I think you've got it pretty well knocked at this point.
You know, I was in school and I wanted to play games because I didn't speak English. I would go to the library, but the firewalls blocked it all. So I created proxies to bypass it. And then I started selling proxy sites. That's how I started.
No kidding.
Yeah, domains and proxies.
Back in the day.
In 2002, 2003. And then, you know, worked my way through in different industries, services, affiliate marketing, and then, you know, publishing with WP Beginner and List 25, and then software after that.
So if you could go back and give yourself a piece of advice back then about your career, what advice would you give?
I would say get into software faster, because, you know, service clients often were one-off projects, larger ones. You know, you retained some, but it was nothing like, you know, the recurring revenue that you get with software. So if I could go back, it doesn't have to be software. Any business that generates recurring revenue.
Recurring revenue is gold.
That would be my number one advice to me at 14 years old. Hey, idiot, stop doing these one-off projects. Go build a recurring revenue stream.
That would have been the jam.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So if you were then able to like zip into the future and look back on your career and kind of like think about what your legacy was, what would you like that to be? What is it kind of like all about for you?
I wanted to make a huge impact on education.
On education?
Absolutely, because I come from a poor country in Pakistan, right?
Yeah.
You know, some parts are more richer than others, but overall, you know, it's not America. And I think education was the biggest thing for me. So one of the things that we do at WP Beginner is 100% free in terms of education. On our birthday, you know, July 4th, that's when I started it. We do big donation campaign. We raise money and support charities like Pencils of Promise, or the Cambodian Village Fund, which is going out and building schools in areas where, you know, they don't have schools, they don't have education. Because I think, you know, you can give somebody money or donation or food and they will eat, you know, for one day. But if you teach the kids, educate them, then you know, even if 1 out of the 100 kids do something, that to me is that's the best thing.
Yeah, good. So what do you think it means to be a modern entrepreneur?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah, I think just being able to utilize all the technologies at your hand, and getting out of the manual processes and automating it. That's to me is like, you know, I just had a four-month-old kid, you know, 4 months ago.
You just had a 4-month-old kid? I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, no, I had a kid 4 months ago, and you know, me running 16 different companies.
16
different companies. It wouldn't be possible without the automation and technologies.
Yeah.
And I imagine 20 years ago you couldn't do that.
You couldn't do it. Yeah. So it sounds like scalability is really where it's at. It's like recurring revenue, scalable.
Absolutely.
Automation, scalable. So that to you, being a modern entrepreneur is all about focusing on scalability and kind of like iterating for the win.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great.
You know, test, learn, and improve.
Test, learn, and improve. Yeah, good. Syed, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Will you sign our wall?
Absolutely.
Great.
I am not putting on makeup and doing my hair every single day. That is not going to happen.
Not happening.
When you work for yourself, one of the gifts is that you can work in yoga pants a lot, right? So I don't have to be on all the time.